Bitterly disappointed. That's how Tim DeRuyter today described his team following a 62-52 loss to San Jose State to close out the regular season. But he followed that up by saying it doesn't detract from his program's #1 goal, and that's to win a Mountain West championship.
We have to learn the lesson of resilience and resolve. Anytime you lose, you can take it two ways. You can feel sorry for yourself, and you got about 24 hours to do that. But at some point, you've got to now turn that fire on and resolve not to let that horrible feeling happen again.
The leaders of the Bulldogs say there's little doubt in their minds this team has moved forward and is refocused, with eyes on becoming the first Fresno State team to win back-to-back championships since 1993.
We did our sled workout out here this morning, and you could just see, as we're doing the sleds, just that energy coming back, that fight coming back. The same thing we've been doing all year is just outworking everybody.
I got to work out with the guys this morning. Offense and defense, took everybody aside and talked to them, and we're excited for the championship game. We know we let one slip by with San Jose State, but we have a great opportunity this week to go, be the Mountain West champion, the outright champion, not have to share with anybody.
Fresno State has been dominant at home under Tim DeRuyter, going 12-0 in the last 2 seasons at Bulldog Stadium, including 2 wins this season that helped set expectations for a championship atmosphere.
We knew going into the season that Rutgers and Boise are going to be our big, teams to get by, and I think the Boise game, that we knew that game was going to be a turning point for the season, and we came out and we finished, and we treated that game like it was our championship that week. And looking back at that, I think it's going to be a dogfight, just like Boise was. So that helped us prepare, and it'll be a good game.
We don't care how it happens. We don't care if it's by 1. We don't care if it's by 50. As long as we win this game, we're going to do whatever it takes to win this game, because we don't want to see someone else celebrating on our field.
I fully anticipate our guys will be psyched knowing that this is the last week of the season other than the bowl game. And last time our seniors absolutely will play in Bulldog Stadium. There's no reason to hold back, and our coaching staff won't, and I know our players won't.
Fresno State announced today they'll wear the all-black uniforms in Saturday's championship game against Utah State. Perhaps nobody was more excited than Austin Wentworth, who said the black uniforms are much more flattering on an offensive lineman's physique. In Fresno, California, I'm Jesse Kurtz for the Mountain West Network. Now for a report on Utah State, here's Troy Oppie.
6 weeks ago, Utah State had lost 2 straight football games and quarterback Chucky Keaton, plus 3 other offensive starters to season-ending injuries. The doubt gathered then outside this Aggie program of first-year coach Matt Wells never made it through the front door.
Our goal was to be in this game. We made no bones about it. We've been talking about it, and there have been a lot of people laughing at us, so here we are.
At 3-4, there was no laughing in the locker room. The defense called a players-only meeting after the loss to Boise State.
As a defense, we lead this team. We're a defensive-led team. That's how we feel, and we take great pride in that. And so we had a defensive meeting, and, leaders stood up and spoke about it. And since then, I think we played better football. Since
then, 5 straight wins, and just one opponent has scored more than 10 points against the Aggies.
Well, I think we've gotten our swagger back. We didn't have the swagger at the beginning of the season for whatever reason, that it factor or whatever. And I think we've got that back now.
Always trying to come back to your foundation or your goals. What are we trying to do, big picture? What are we trying to do today? All they care about is winning that week. And it's a little cliche, but cliche-ish, I should say, but it's a mindset with everybody in the building.
Saturday, the big picture and the little picture are the same. 1 game for the inaugural Mountain West Championship, and while much of the outside focus this week will be on the Utah State defense stopping Derek Carr, Coach Wells says the real key to success for the Aggies won't surprise anyone.
We're going to have to be able to do what we always do, and we say we got to find a way to run the ball and we got to shut down the run game. If we stick to our plan to win, which are those 2 things, which is score touchdowns in the red zone, take care of the football, then you give yourself a chance to win at the end.
First-year head coach Matt Wells is in his 3rd year with the program. He can lead his team to back-to-back conference titles. The Aggies won the WAC a season ago. In Logan, I'm Troy Oppie for the Mountain West Network.